to what is Bunny's last life.
Byun must be thinking, thank God he's losing.
I know,
I'm
because
so tired.
Byun he hates playing on the North American server. I already know this much. It's 6 a.m. and it's not that he woke up early for this, but he's been up all night. There's a lot of things playing against Byun here in the finals, but can't really blame any of them as he is up 3-0, spawning in the top right corner of Dusk Towers, none other than Byun.
In the bottom left as the red Terran, it's Bunny. I know my mic was muted last game. I muted it so that I could use my keyboard without making much noise.
Oh, you're the best.
Well, I was only putting out best of 7 in the score. I've been doing that on longer series because I'm kind of...
You lose track.
Worse and worse at keeping track.
No, I'm the same. I use the stream delay to figure out what the score is most of the time. I'm actually terrible.
Oh, God.
But all these terrible Rifkin and Zombie-isms aside, I would like to thank you. I know you use this at the end of the cast anyways, but for sticking through all these TvTs with me, I'm really glad I got another Terran to cast this with. As much as I love Libby B or Crank or some of the other guys we've had on the channel, I don't think any of them would have been so TvT hyped for it.
Oh, boy. If you're not done enjoying our casting yet, by the way, in case this does 4-0, we are casting CSL in about an hour and a half. So... cool.
Yeah, and then of course the CSL cast is gonna be, I think, what, 3 best of 5 Archon matches?
Yeah.
And then we sleep and wake up for the Home Story Cup EU qualifiers at 3 a.m. Pacific.
Sleep, depending on how long these best of 5s are gonna go.
I would actually be totally cool if you didn't sleep, because like sleep deprived Zombie Grub was really fun to cast with. Like, not good,
for the first
but
4
fun.
hours, but the last 5 weren't.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. During the last 5, I started to pitter out too, so I didn't notice. So I only remember the good times.
Really don't remember the last hour where you're going, Zombie Grub, stop typing! Remember, focus!
No, I forgot! Horse blinders, woman! Horse blinders!
I see you typing in that group chat.
All right, man. Bunny, by the way, already... This spot, even if he goes 4-0 down here in the finals, and I hope to God he doesn't. Like, this is this map. I believe in Bunny. But even if he does... I see a a Reddit thread out there already hyping up what he's done so far. He 3-1'd Journey, who's a phenomenal Terran player. He bust out Battle Cruisers versus Marine Lord. I mean, he's already done a lot of really cool things today. Got some pretty good wins. And let's not forget, worst case scenario, $500. Not bad. But oh my God, the bets for this series, we didn't cover them. They're closed. And these are some high stakes finals. We have almost 40,000 Partoofs bet on Byun. And close to 20,000 on Bunny.
Oh, wow, that is a lot. I was going to say, Byun is so smart, yeah.
Yeah, hides the issue. We always talk about how nobody does this either, but that was rather clever.
Rona Dreams resubbed for 25 months.
Oh, Jesus, that 2-5 up there. Ronin of Dreams, my man, thank you so much for coming back. That's also that moment you realize, like, we've had a sub button for 25 months? Oh my God.
Yeah, insane. Alright, so Byun does a decent job holding off both sides of the Reaper attacks. Cool little move with the command center and all that. So he's still down in workers, but I guess it could have been worse. Gets 3 at the end of the day.
I'm trying to recall. You joined in after we had a sub button, right?
You know what? I don't remember. Yes.
But I'm pretty sure it was like the month after. Like, it was really close to the start.
I thought I only signed up after you got ads. I think I was there for the... Well, actually, some people will look this up for us, okay? When was our first cast together?
Yeah, I mean, because I know that I've known you for 2 years. Because we did that one Zotac cast, but then you didn't really join in full-time till later, right? Like, that's
I joined that December, officially. You asked me, like...
Right.
Weird. So you compared to asking someone to go to prom.
Look, I just like to be clear about things and professional and not like, hey, like...
Damn it!
I don't need to explain myself to you 2 years later, woman. All right.
Oh, thank God. This link actually has the year in it, not your actual message, though.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, whatever. I'm a sweetheart, yo. What's up? All right.
June 2013.
Nice. All right, Cyclone is going to help defend this in the main. It's unfortunately, it did get a lock on earlier, but it's not in position now, so unloads will happen for Byun.
Is 25 the biggest sub we have? I thought it was 28.
No, 25 is definitely not the biggest one we have.
So I was around for the sub button.
25 is big as hell, though. That's for show. We do have this tank trying to defend, but he can just drop on top of the tank. A little bit late, though. Marine's coming in, and Bunny's going to have his drop deterred. Now, lucky for him, Bunny didn't actually take much damage from this, and he killed the medevac, which puts him a little bit ahead. But his worker count looks the best right now. Despite getting very little kills to no kills, actually, he's actually up about 10 workers, and that's the lovely part of that command center. And this is why I like the Cyclone defensive build better, too. It's a lot more economically friendly. I think even more so than if you did a later Banshee, but I don't know. We'd have to compare the builds.
So Byun's problem is that he hasn't really been able to do any aggression on his own. He's just had to be defending for the last 5 minutes. He tries to send a medevac out, but then thinks twice about it, I guess, and sends it back.
Sorry. Yep. I just. Maku in chat, he says Lebo would have casted this just fine. No! Xenocider would have not casted this just fine. Xenocider's banned for life. And not because of the whole Citibank fraud thing, but because he can't introduce players.
It's the bare minimum to a cast, okay?
It's the top left!
The top left. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Alright, Medevac, I mean, the nice thing for Bunny is by keeping this alive, okay, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but the threat's still there. And this threat is enough to keep Byun from going full force across the map. There's nothing worse than going across and realizing, like, okay, I've exposed my mineral line, GG. But this does look promising for Bunny. His third base is down, and it's an orbital already. He's dropping mules. We're going to see that income graph here if I didn't already mess it up. Boom! Look at the income advantage for Bunny over the last 6 minutes, no less.
Impressive.
Very.
Yeah, very impressive.
The worker count, not so much, though. This is a stupid graph. The army one's kind of cool because you can see where Byun lost that drop. But yeah, the income one's definitely the best one. Yeah, the beta features, woo! Stim gonna finish up for Bunny here very quickly, actually. So this might be what he's waiting on for that drop to go back in. He does have combat shields, it's worth noting. So when it comes to Marine versus Marine fights, he's gonna have two pretty heavy advantages coming into this, as Byun's are only about halfway done each.
Oh boy. Bunny has everything kind of on lockdown to be ahead in this game. The only thing he needs to do is take good engagements, which we have seen go very, very wrong. So I'm not counting Byun out just yet. He scans ahead and sees no third. That's got to be a good feeling.
Some incredibly judgmental people chat too right now, weighing out what they think of Bunny or not. This is where I love passionate fans, but guys, like, judge somebody so harshly at the start of an expansion, like even the best players are gonna play like total newbies. So I don't know that I'm on board for some of what's being said, but this medevac does get focused down. Oh no! Now 3 Marines awkwardly stranded. What can they do? But run to their deaths! No! Oh, run away from their deaths! Ah! This is like a Steven Spielberg movie right here. Lots of emotion.
Yes, motion. Still trying to figure out. I totally didn't pay attention.
You've been trying to figure out when you joined the channel and how long we've had a sub button for this whole time, haven't you?
Well, I thought I figured it out.
God damn it, Zombie Grove.
Something incorrect, so I had to, of course, fix that. Just saying. Oh, Hopslot is a name I feel we haven't heard in a long time. 16 months in a row. Thank you.
Hopslot. Woo! Hopslot of resub time. That was bad. I regret it. All right, 2 Cyclones not going to be able to stop this drop, unfortunately. They are going to do a little bit of damage.
Drop.
But I like that he lifts the command center. It gets the SCVs out a little bit faster. It's going to allow the Marines to get in here in a little bit better fashion. Marines are going to get obliterated by those tanks. They scoop up out of Bunny as well to protect that one tank. But this drop will get cleaned up.
Okay, I was going to say, you can't just like leave. Save the tanks at least, and he does in the last second. His second army was scanned by Bunny, and maybe he thought that was a good reason not to go into the third base, but he actually had an opportunity to maybe do that. There's only like 1 tank defending it.
Well, this was actually really good for Bunny because he didn't lose many workers. Second round coming in, Bunny thinks he's safe, but not really the case. That's a stim right back in. He's got to wait, though. Spreads his Marines, gets a bit of a split. He's got numbers on his side. Missile turret's actually going to pick off some of these medevacs as well.
You know what?
Push to the main, though.
Yeah, the third base finally under attack. Now, there isn't enough tanks to really stop Bunny from pushing down to the low ground. Oh, well, maybe these reinforcement tanks.
Oh, those are nice, because, of course,
Destroyed.
Byun's tanks are a little bit battle-worn from the previous engagement. Bunny stabilizes once again, and with the worker lead, but most importantly, the third base that Byun does not have. Upgrades on his side as well. Bunny's looking fantastic. When that 2-2 kicks in, that's going to be like that's just going to be like a permanent stim pack. Maybe not that good, but it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be pretty good. But Byun, he has equalized a lot of things except those upgrades. They are a pretty important part. Gets attacked, kind of a little blindsided here, but doesn't go so terrible.
He's still going to lose this, though. Ground fight does go in the favor of Bunny. Wipes out those tanks. He's going to land the Viking. A little bit desperate towards the end, but good game. Bunny not going to go down to the clean sweep, and looks like Dust Towers was his map.
Wait a minute. So Byun was, as you point out in the first game, supposed to lose the first game.
Oh no, I see where you're going with this, and you shut your dirty mouth. Don't you dare jinx this.
No.
Don't you dare
no.
knock on some wood. The ultimate overreaction. All right, guys. It's not over yet, but we are going to go to a break while we hop into whatever map 5 has in store for us, as it's 3-1 now, but still in the favor of Byun. So stick with us. More in the finals. $1,000 to first place. Don't forget that. We'll see you soon.